What's going on, guys? JPA Trades here, over here with episode 2 of our Leverage SPY account series. Before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you want to keep supporting all of our content, feel free to join the channel. It'd be awesome. So let's go ahead, look at our first trade, which was our XXX shares we bought. We bought 37. Like I said, we're going to be utilizing the full portfolio for each of these trades. So got our 5%, 50 bucks, pretty awesome stuff, beating SPY by 5%. So, well, 4%, so that is always good. And so what I want to do here, I definitely could have did better on our exit on XXX, but kind of like I was saying, we were looking for just a 50% retracement, another move down. So we bought kind of here, so it went down 9%, 50% retracement, got like it was at 4.5 and then took the 5 on one of these candles up. So somewhere in here is where we ended up selling, and all that's kind of logged in here. So what day was that? Like 2:45. So right about there. So it definitely ran more and we could have got more out of it, but 5% is 5%, and it might not seem like a lot in these first few trades where it's going to seem like it's only 50 bucks or this or that, but as you kind of start to continue to keep that snowball rolling, it's really going to start to add up. So this week, what we want to do, I mentioned I was looking at an SQQQ, which is just a short and a potential bounce play in it. So pretty simple stuff here. Not going to really overthink this one. So I didn't take the short, which was kind of, it went that 1% I talked about on Twitter, which is kind of off this wick here. I liked it because it came before that big candle up. So now what we're looking at here, and I think if you saw what I put there, you should see it. It's just we had this final low down here at 113.11. Probably will end up using 113 as our stop. So that'll give us about 10 cents to play with, or about 1%. So right now we got already an 11% drawdown. And I think if you noticed on Twitter on Friday, I mentioned needing some crayons. So I wanted to try to get higher in SQQQ because we could have caught that 1 to 2% move, which was this bounce up, right? Could have caught that and it would have been great. But if you didn't sell for the 2%, you'd have been back right to where you started, and then we might drop another 1 or 2%, and then you just kind of ended up in extra stuff you don't need to be. So if you want to do those extra trades, you need to really be locking in those 1 or 2% gains, making sure you're not missing anything. Where I like to kind of, you guys know me from Twitter, I just let things ride. So there's ups, there's downs. I don't necessarily want to have the perfect entry, but I do want to. I'm not trying to get 25% 5 times. I'd rather get 200% once. And same thing here. I'm not trying to get 1% 5 times. I'm trying to get 5% one time. So just keep that in mind. So hopefully we go down however many days, just this 12% down, and then just a little 6% retracement back up is what we're looking for. So just 13 to 14 is going to kind of be the ideal move we would like. And then same thing, we can just use 13 flat as our stop out point. So, and we can look back further, but that's going to be the bottom, because as QQQ continues to go up, SQQ goes down. You're really just playing this for like an easier way to short it or without buying puts. But you don't really, I mean, unless the market collapses, which it could, but we're not banking on that for any of these trades. What we're really looking for is just, like I said, quick moves in and out. And just kind of always refer back to SPY as our, here's what we're using. We did break over that 477.5. So it's still kind of hanging around up there. If it keeps blowing past, we're going to be in problems. So we need to also go all the way back to here, the second double top. So we're really right by it at 480. And that's just kind of same thing back again, one higher. We didn't take it yesterday because it's not there yet. There's no point forcing our way in these things. So here's what we're looking for. Just that 479.98. So same thing. If you're in shares, it's a lot easier to in and out. You're not paying extra transaction fees. So 480 in SPY is where we want to try just to take our short. And same thing with QQQ. Pretty similar spot here where just that last top, we're kind of right up against it. SPY's not there yet. So we're ready to see what happens. We're gonna risk about 1% of the portfolio, where if it gets there and falls under, we're gonna take it. It's gonna be great. If we miss it, we're just gonna go back to just playing the downside. So if we miss the downside, we're gonna try to just grab the supports in XXX and just play the bounce up. So let's go back to our daily. That's not even daily. It's for SPY daily. So if we miss that chance to short here and it does it overnight or something, we're just gonna look to grab it on the support zone, get our couple percent up, secure the bag, and then that's it. So with that, I'm not gonna belabor this video. I think I got the information out to you guys I want to get out. If you like what you see, comment down below if you like it. If you took the trade yourself, if you're doing your own account, let me know. So with that, hope you all have a good weekend, and we'll see you next time.